Today we're going to practice subtraction with sums up to 100. So our first question says, Emma saw 10 movies at the cinema last month. This month, however, she only saw 7. How many more movies did Emma watch last month than this month? Well, let's go through our problem and pick out the important information. First sentence, Emma saw 10 movies last month. 10 movies, that's important. This month, however, she only saw 7. How many more movies did Emma watch this last month than this month? When we see how many more, that means we typically subtract. So, what is my subtraction problem? 10 minus 7 equals what? Is 10 minus 7 3, 1, 4, or 5? It's 3. Good job. Alyssa saw 4 movies at the cinema last month. This month, however, she only saw 2. How many more movies did Alyssa watch last month than this month? Okay, same thing. When you use my scratch pad, we need to mark off what's important to solve. How many movies did Alyssa see last month? She saw 4 movies. How many did she see this month? She only saw 2. And what's the key phrase or words that's going to tell us that we need to subtract? How many more? That means you're comparing the movies from last month to this month. So we subtract. What is our subtraction problem? 4 minus 2 equals what? What is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2. So she saw 2 more movies last month. Andrew bought 3 bananas and then he ate 2 of them. How many does he have left? Okay, so how many did he start with? He started with 3 bananas. He ate 2. So if I'm eating, am I getting more or am I taking away? I'm taking away. And look in our question, how many does he have left? Have left also means subtract. So what am I subtracting? 3 minus 2 equals what? What is 3 minus 2? 1. He only has 1 banana left. Next, as part of her campaign, the mayor has promised to build 5 parks before the end of the year. So far, the city built 3. How many more parks must be built for the mayor to keep her promise? Okay, how many did she promise to build before the end of the year? 5 parks. How many parks have been built so far? Built 3. And what's our key phrase that tells us we need to subtract? How many more? That means subtract. So what is my subtraction problem? 5 minus 3 equals what? 5 minus 3 equals 2. So he still needs to build 2 more. A series of popular fantasy books, novels has 5 books in total. Maya has read 1 so far. How many does she have left to read? Okay, so there are 5 books in total. And Maya has read 1 of them. What word? Left. Left tells us what are we going to do? Add or subtract? Subtract, because we're comparing the total number of books in the series to how many she's actually read. So our subtraction problem is 5 minus 1 equals. What is 5 minus 1? That's 4. Good job. A series of popular fantasy book novels has 10 books in total. Caden has read 8 so far. How many does he have left to read? Okay, so this is similar to our last problem. How many books is he starting out with in total? 10 books. How many has he read in the series? He's read 8. What phrase or words are going to help me know that I need to subtract? How many does he have left to read? Left. Left tells us we need to subtract. 10 minus 8 equals what? He's read 8 out of 10. How many are left to read? 2. Nice job. Savannah saw 10 movies at the cinema last month. This month, however, she only saw 4. How many more movies did Savannah watch last month than this month? Okay, Savannah saw how many last month? She saw 10 movies. This month, she only saw 4. How many more movies did she watch? How many more means add or subtract? Subtract. So our subtraction is 10 minus 4 equals what? Is it 4, 9, 6, or 7? 10 minus 4 is 6. Good job. As part of her campaign, the mayor has promised to build 10 parks before the end of the year. So far, the city built 8. How many more parks must be built for the mayor to keep her promise? Okay, let's mark it off. The mayor has promised to build how many parks in all? 10 parks. How many have been built already? They've built 8. And how do I know I need to subtract? What is important in the last sentence in that question that tells me I need to subtract? How many more? That means subtract. 10 minus 8 equals what? How many more parks do they need to build? 10 minus 8 is 2. Good job. Next one. Noah has a total of 5 baseball cards. He decided to give one of them away. How many cards does he have left? Let's mark off the important information. How many baseball cards did he start out with? He started out with 5 baseball cards. He gave one of them away. So if you're giving, are you adding or subtracting? You're subtracting. Look, and it has the word left. How many are left? Subtract. So 5 minus 1 equals what? He had 5 cards. He took one away. How many are left? 4. Nice job. Let's do one more. As part of her campaign, the mayor has promised to build 5 parks before the end of the year. So far, the city built 2. How many more parks must be built for the mayor to keep her promise? Okay, what's the total number promised for the parks? 5 parks. How many have already been built? 2. How do I know I need to subtract? How many more? My subtraction problem is 5 minus 2. What is 5 minus 2? It is 3. 3 more parks need to be built. Great job with subtraction today.